welcome. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. And it is a mystery to me why Nesto thinks he's going to get out of jail. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. He ain't going nowhere. So let me see. Who do we have here on the moonwalk? We've got first Justin's mom. We got Leo Lady. Jackson Tabasco is here. Shirley's divorce finally. B. Williams, the real VB, Law and Order certified. Soul Power to Outcasts. Petty Patty, them folks. The Funeral Duchess, allegedly in Harmon. Hey, let's talk about it all. And Lunar Brain Fireheart. Now, I know we usually do body cam on Thursdays, but I decided on I don't know, whatever the last time I was on here, we had a new call drop with Sonia and Nesto. And one of the calls referenced in that call was a call between Deon, Dre, and Nesto. So this is kind of like a part two, even though it's an old call. It's over a year old, but we're going to listen to it anyway to see what we can pull from that and compare it to what they were talking about in the call that dropped. But now next week we will be back to our regularly scheduled program. I will be doing body cams on the body cam days and stuff like that. But I just wanted to get this out of the way while I could. Okay, let me go. Hey, Nola Brown. Let me go over here and pull up this call. Okay. Oh gosh, my brain went for a minute. My brain went. And as y'all can see, there is no creepy swamp or Mr. Owl to look at you. We have this background right here, so I hope you like it. Okay, here we go.
Video contains 2 calls made by Ernesto while in Cobb County Jail. This first call was made on July 11th, 2023, almost 1 month after the last 2 calls we heard with Shirley and Dre. In this call, you will hear Dre, Deon, and Ernesto talk about a potential new attorney, Charleston White, social media, and Shirley Strawberry. Take a listen.
Okay, go ahead, Pam.
Hold on. I'm here, Deon. I'm here. Hey,
Yeah.
man, what you need?
Man, I need help, man. I need a lot of change. I'm trying to get this other lawyer, man. I need at least about 10. A good 10. That's what I need. Straight up. He gonna go get my other property and everything for them folks and shit. That's right around about 400,000 right there. So he gonna come see me today, try to work that shit out so I can get started. So that's what I need.
That's
right
all she needed to say earlier. I was confused when she just jumped on there.
Because she's fucked up in the head, man. Everybody just stupid. They ain't listening. They just talking. They ain't talking. They talk about money. They ain't had no fucking money before. That's why. So.
uh Well, first of all, this is, she'd asked Dion for that $250. But did y'all hear that? I think I'm going to have to run it back. Hey, Miss Principal. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. Hey, allegedly in Harmon. Um, I'm going to run that back for y'all because did y'all hear him? He said, she ain't never had no money before. She don't know nothing about that. She ain't never had no money before. And on top of that, she fucked up in the head. Okay. So I'm gonna run that back so y'all can hear that again. Yep, Justin's mom, yes, we replaying that. But also I want to say the nerve of this man, he thinks he needs $10,000 and he thinks that people are gonna stop, drop, and roll to dish out $10,000 to pay for this attorney. And I'm sure that $10,000 isn't the end all be all. I'm sure that along the way, before this case goes to trial, there would have been um, more fees, involved. Hey, coffee is brewing. Miss Boogie Down said, yes, love this call for her. All right, let me take it back.
10. That's what I need. Straight up. He gonna go get my other property and everything for them folks and shit. That's right around about 400,000 right there. So he gonna come see me today, try to work that shit out. So
They're gonna get his before he says that he said, I thought that's what he said, but I wasn't sure that he's gonna get this property from them folks. And I guess he's talking about this property that he told Laverte about, which he says is worth 400,000. That property is not worth $400,000 and is not in his name. He sold his share. So even if he did still have part of that property, his share, it still would have been nowhere near, and I don't even think it would have been enough for the $10,000. Hey, champions.
get started. So that's what I need.
That's how she needed to say earlier. I was confused when she just jumped on that.
Because she's fucked up in the head, man. Everybody just stupid. They ain't listening. They just talking. They ain't talking. They talk about money. They ain't had no fucking money before. That's why. So she started talking to a goddamn $1 million. They started, I never had that before. I don't know what to do. So fuck that shit. That's what's going on, bro. I need that shit immediately. I'm talking about like
This the nigga that I'm used to talking. I don't know who that other nigga was.
because they cut from a mouthpiece, bro. They using that shit again and everything I motherfucking say. That's why. So right now I have no choice. Back against the wall. So I gotta do what I gotta do. And everybody's shaky right now. Everybody on that emotional shit. I can't handle that. I'm not used to that. And when they got me, this is
Everybody on that emotional shit. Isn't everybody he's talking about? Shirley. That's who he's talking about. Well, I don't know why he didn't just say that. Hey, Dimples Wimples.
not no fair like it used to be. This is a county fucking jail. So I can't even move and talk and nothing. And I'm in call. Not in food. If I was in cook food, it's just a whole nother rat. It ain't the same here. So that's what's going on right now. And my walls is closing in. And my windows don't need to be closed in. So I need that today. If you get that today, I'm good. You hear me? Hello?
I heard you.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. I'm listening too. What's up, Ernie?
What you got, man?
Huh?
You alright?
I'm good.
Okay. I didn't know you was on the phone, player.
That's what he just said. That's what he said. He said he was gonna link me in. He said I got Uncle on the phone, so I don't think you was better talking. You weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I would. I would have run because I only got 4 minutes on this phone. $4 on this phone. So yeah, that was going on. That's what's happening right now. Did my other attorney ever call you?
Talking to me?
Yeah, Dre.
Oh, you said no, ain't nobody called me.
He ain't never called. That's what I thought.
He ain't left no message. He ain't called, no.
Okay.
Now, unless it's from an unknown number, I don't answer. I get tired of them doggone folks always trying to sell you something and buy you something. I get sick of them.
Oh, yeah.
Telemarketers.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you heard that phone call when me and the missus were talking, but
I didn't. I put the phone down. I went outside.
Yeah, we kind of done with that for a minute. She let her go on what she got to go, and reconcentrate and refocus and all that what she got going on. And I do understand, so I'm good on that. Right now, I'm just trying to get this other paid attorney real fast and put him with this other person right here, so he can knock this other shit off me. Get it all the way.
He wants to get another attorney to put. This is what I couldn't understand before. I don't know if this Oliver attorney, I don't know if he did X crimes. I'm not sure, but I don't understand what makes him think like you can ask one attorney to work with another, but like they don't have to. He's just assuming that the two will get together and work and he'll have a dream team. But I don't think like an attorney They're not going to just work with another attorney if they don't want to. Overton, well, theory, yeah, him, that guy, yeah.
We off me so I can get the fuck up out of here. So that's what I got going on. Are you driving? Jay?
No, I'm sitting downstairs. I'm at the house. I'm chilling. I'm sitting down the house, paying some bills, like I was telling your son when he called me.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be leaving out tonight, but that's about it. He asked me what was going on or whatnot, whatever. So I told him, I hadn't talked to you since the last time you called.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I'm tired of this goddamn internet shit. I really am. I'm tired of folks calling me too.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I hit it to you first, let you know what's going on. And yeah, they done twist the story about 1,000 times. You see already. Yeah. So, but it is what it is.
Yeah, they definitely been twisting some shit up.
Yeah. So.
That's why I ain't looking at that shit.
Yeah.
I don't look at it either. It ain't for the good, I tell you that.
How come nobody looks at it, but everybody knows what was said? I'll never understood that. B. Williams said, Dre said, leave me out of this. Hey, all juiced up. Yep, Dre, he don't have time for, hey, I'm free to be me. Yeah, Dre, he said he ain't had time for all this. No, I gotta go to Zaxby's and drive my truck. I can't be doing this. Hey, Miss Red. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else coming in. Nope, I think that's everybody. Y'all, please make sure y'all thumbs up this video as well.
No, it ain't for the good, but it
ain't for the good.
We're definitely gonna got them turn around. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
I heard some shit last night with Charleston White. I'm like, Charleston White?
Yeah.
You know him? You know him, Ernest?
No, I don't know him.
Well,
oh my God.
A real life rat.
The nigga that be on YouTube talking the real stuff, he claimed, oh my God, he claimed that y'all took $20,000 out of his banking account.
Who is y'all?
He got him for $1 million. Charleston White. He said, well, yeah, but he said they took 20 out, but they got him for $1 million. Him, you and Shirley.
He ain't even worth $1 million.
He did not say that. These people can't even repeat a story right. That's not what Charleston White said. But more importantly, I honestly, now I'm not gonna lie, I honestly believe because of the way that Nesto cons people, I can believe that he don't remember Charleston White's name. I can believe that. So I'm not gonna say, he's sitting here lying, acting like he don't know who Charleston White is. I'm saying that I can believe he don't remember his name. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I will say Charleston White is not credible either. So when you've got 3 people with records who aren't credible, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Hey, Ray Della Lewis.
Yeah, I said this nigga ain't never told me about he had no dealing with no Charleston White.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Oh,
you don't?
I'm telling you,
he be on YouTube just talking about different people and stuff. He don't make a name for himself. I guess he got out of jail or whatnot, whatever. And they come out and on interview this nigga talking about, oh my God, this shit is ugly, boy. This is ugly. I can't even. This shit is ugly.
I'm sorry, B. Williams has corrected me. I've forgotten I still had that photogenic memory. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, us as in we seniors need love too. Hey, boys, Nana.
You don't know him?
That shit been dropped. Everybody just not seeing it though. It's just not surfacing on the internet.
Who's never putting this shit together? How are they getting together? They ass need to be sued. If it's not true, because they got your name, they need to be sued. There need to be a way they can go back and get all their ass and sue them.
You see, that's what Charleston White be doing though. He find a lane to get in and try to sue people. That's what he do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this just came out. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's a Charleston White. He said y'all took $20,000 out of his banking account last year.
I don't even know who
and,
that
and
is.
hit him for me. Hmm?
He said he had a non-profit company, all kind of shit. That nigga was
Yeah,
up, man.
down there in Atlanta.
Like a mom.
Hey, Mons, Dimples Wimples said maybe Nesto gave him a nickname like bowling ball because of his eye. This is your warning, Dimples Wimples. All juiced up says they stay listening and not listening. Yeah, they stay listening and not listening, but they can tell you what was said, but they can't repeat it right. Maybe that's part of that not listening part. Yes, but Dimples Wimples, shame on you.
Motherfucker, I don't even know who
The
that
nigga
is.
he not even from here, man. He from Texas.
He's from Texas.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You ask anybody now that probably just came in. So yeah, he talk about any and everybody he can in the industry. That's what he do.
Wait, I have to take that back. When Nesto's voice goes up octaves, he's lying. So I'll take that back. I can lean towards Charleston White. Hey, Mimi.
Yeah, all of them. He talk about everybody.
Anybody inside that facility who that is, they gonna tell you that boy rap.
Oh,
He tried to get T.I. He just tried to get Bootsy. That boy something else.
Yeah,
He be putting the police on everybody for no reason.
Yeah.
But
Got you and Shirley caught up too.
Oh, well, I ain't worried about that shit. That part I ain't even worried about. I'm not even worried about none of that. That's the last thing on my mind, bro. I'm be honest with you, those are peons. Them ain't nobody.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He definitely a peon.
Yeah, them peon, man. Them folks, anybody can say anything. Them folks ain't got no money. They ain't got shit going on. They ain't got no bank account. They ain't got shit. So that shit don't even faze me at all.
Says the person who was on the phone begging for $10,000. 10,000. I don't know why that came out like that. $10,000. This man is on here begging for $10,000, but he says they ain't got nothing. They ain't got no money. Right, all juiced up. How does he know? How does he know anyway? I bet you at the time of this call, the very moment and nanosecond of this call, Charleston White had more money in his pocket than Nesto had on his Global Tel-Link account. And I know he definitely had more in his pocket than what Nesto had in his pocket at the very nanosecond of this call. Okay.
Nah, that's not.
Look, he'll tell her you took a million.
Listen, man. I don't even know them folks, man. Everybody that knows me,
Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's headline on Google right now. Yeah, they're interviewing him. Well, it's kind of funny though because it seems like if you pay attention to the video, Deon, it's like he's putting it together, and it took. Then he go to talking about something else, but he never mentioned the name. He just say, yeah, him and his bitch, but he never called her name though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at this shit. I said something don't see him and his bitch out of Atlanta. Yeah. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. I don't even know them folks, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Folks crying, folks, same
That's a mean game, boy. That's a mean game right there when people doing that, man.
This is how you know these people's comprehension is not the best. Yes, he did say him and his bitch. But he also said Shirley Strawberry's husband. He also talked about seeing Shirley Strawberry in the car with him. So he would not sit up there and say Shirley Strawberry multiple times when he's referencing the two together. But then when he's talking about being conned, he says him and his bitch. Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not saying Charleston White's a real smart person, but if you just flow with the conversation of that interview, you already know when he says his bitch, he is not talking. And then if he was talking about Shirley, then who did he sleep with when he went into the house with the boyfriend or the husband or whatever Erica had at the time? I mean, these people can't even listen to a story and repeat it or put it together right. Hey, Tanya, be here. The funeral judges. Hey, um, he said he had $4. B. Williams said the only reason Dre keeps bringing it up is because Dre believes Nesto scammed Charleston White. You got to think about it. Charleston White do lie and he do come up with some stuff, but why would he come up with that off the top of his head? And if I'm not mistaken, this had been out for a minute. So it's not like he was like, "Oh, let me jump on the Nesto train." Um Justin's mom said he doesn't know anyone, but they all know him. I know, right? I caught that. Who is he? I keep asking, who is this man? His the sense of importance that he gives himself is laughable. Hey, Rossi, it's just laughable.
You can put people's lives in jeopardy with stuff like that, man.
Man, and guess what though? People do that shit because they get paid off the views now on the internet.
Wow.
The game done changed with that internet shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
But I'm not worried about that because the gang gonna change when I get out too. So I'm not a dummy. But trust me, I'm not a. So y'all already know that. So I'm not worried about that.
I
I'm not worried
don't.
about that. I'm just right now concerned about this goddamn lawyer. Get this other lawyer on hand, then I can go get this shit cleared up and move forward. And then I can step out there and say what I want to say. None of them ain't got no mouthpiece like mine when the truth come out. So I'm not worried about that. Yeah. That I ain't worried about. I'm just sitting there for a hot second.
So I guess in the free world, hey BN, his mouthpiece is better than what it is while he is behind bars. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but he's got a better mouthpiece and he can better represent himself once he gets out of jail. Now, this is what he's saying, not me. That's what he's saying. Because I guess he's got a ferocious mouthpiece too.
So he said building some time up.
yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm not. So anyway,
So Arnold, who this lawyer supposed to be? How you know he's supposed to do everything? So who he's supposed to be?
Okay, this guy here, he specializes in these type of cases. Matter of fact, I got his telephone number, and you can call him real fast.
He ain't gonna be another one. Just get the money, then you don't hear from him no more. And he ain't doing that like the mother crew that you had, right?
No,
he can't do nothing.
No. He specializes in shit. Now, I got his number because I ran up on this other guy that's in here, and he gave me his number, and he said he got me off on this right here. His wife put a case on it, and it's a beat case in the preliminary here. That's why I got his telephone. So he wants $250 just to come see me today, and I'm gonna get him to go pick up the property.
$250?
Yeah, $250.
Yeah.
To come see me today.
Just come see you.
Just come see.
So now, think about this. He got this number off of a guy who says that Overton beat his case in the preliminary hearing. Here's the thing about that. Even if that's true, because we don't know that inmate was telling the truth, but let's for fun say he was. We don't know what the evidence was. His wife had a case on him, I think he said. We don't know what kind of evidence that they presented at the preliminary hearing to have it dropped. It had to be something. So here's the thing. In order for this man's case to be dropped, there either had to be evidence proven that he was innocent, he didn't do it, that this was fictitious, or let me see what else. What other? The state could have declined to prosecute at the. I mean, it could have been all kinds of reasons how this happened in a preliminary hearing. Hey, Sunflower Babe TT, I saw Michi 3 come in. I saw somebody else I thought come in. The funeral judge said he's not a dummy. Can you say illiterate? What up though? Hey, did I just call you Michi 3? I think I did. Yeah. He's such a smart man. Lunar Brain Fireheart said a bunch of Zoomers zooming each other. That is right. Who is zooming who?
Yeah, the credit cost me $1,500. The lawyer got.
What's his retainer?
He said if he do everything, it's $40,000. But I told him I don't need.
That's not a retainer. That's not a retainer, Daddy.
The retainer, like the money to get him started. They start investigating and open up stuff, and that's to get him started.
Okay, we ain't talked about that.
He's smart. He said he's smart. But Deon just had to, once again, this will be the second time Deon has had to explain to him what a retainer is, because there's a call, I think, on Patreon where Deon had to explain to him what a retainer was.
That's what you need to know.
Yeah.
And more importantly, how does so Nesto said, well, I ain't gonna need $40,000 because he gonna get all this stuff off of me, and so I ain't even gonna have to pay this. I ain't even worry about that. So he really thought, here's the thing, you can only get stuff off of people if they're innocent. This is not an innocent man. So I don't know how he thought that the stuff was going to be gotten off of him. And you still have to pay to, I mean, let's say it's not going to cost 40,000, to get the stuff off him, but it's going to cost something more than $250. That $250 is that man's gas money to come over there to the Cobb County and see you. Okay, that's what that money is for. That money ain't for him to. That money is not for him to write one brief. That $250 don't cover no brief. Hey, Bible lady.
Ain't got there for you. So I just
see, right? You dropping 5,000.
All juiced upset, but he ain't no dummy. But he has no idea what a retainer is. That is right.
And then you don't hear from him no more. He out on the golf course. You know what I'm saying? Like Mr. Bentley. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now they ain't trying to return no money back. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the times are too hard like that. I don't know about Deon. I don't have it like that.
Yeah. And you're absolutely right. You're right. You're right. Well, I'm gonna give you his telephone number. You ready? Somebody take it down.
Somebody.
Go ahead, Deon. I got. What's his name?
Oliver. It's Overton.
Overton?
Yeah,
Overton.
All right, and get his last name, Therry Jr.
How many how many people have to tell him that man's name is Overton and he kept calling him Oliver? You can't even get this man's name right, but you just so sure he gonna get everything dropped, so you ain't gonna have to worry about the $40,000. Hey, D-Dub.
What's the last name again?
Therry Jr.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Very Jr. Okay.
All right.
So when the last time you spoke to your wife?
I ain't talked to her since the last time me and you talked to her that day. So
okay.
It's been 2 weeks. So I'm not gonna call her no more. Her birthday this month, so I'll probably text her, call her the end of the month. Give her enough time to get us thoughts ready together. Cause this is a fucking lot. But she still got a job.
Yeah, she just need to go. Huh? She just need her thoughts together. I just thought.
Champions. I had that same question, but I was gonna let it go. But since you put it in the chat, I am gonna read it. Champion said, "I'm in confusement. Why is Nesto's cellmate still in jail? Yeah, if he got the case dropped at the preliminary hearing, why is he still there?" Maybe he got a case dropped at preliminary hearing, but if he got this man's case dropped and this makes this man free and clear, he wouldn't be there. I didn't want to say anything. I said, "Oh, I won't stop for that." But since you brought it up, yes, I heard that and agree with that. Why is he still there? Now, B. Williams said, "Now, champions, that's the question we need answered."
That's what I was trying to just put it down. She called me or whatever. And she did? Asking why she haven't heard. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier, and your folks went to
I know it. And go ahead, I'm listening to you.
But yeah, they called and they were just basically saying they haven't heard from me. So I just told them, like, to be honest, I just was just letting you breathe because that's too much. And she was like, yeah, it's a lot, but I still want to hear from you.
I
You
told
know.
you that. She care about you, Dre, and Lamont. She know y'all been in my life a very long time.
But not only that though, your ass was on bully mode, so I had to leave her alone a little bit. That's what I was trying to tell you. You got to chill a little bit. That's what I was trying to tell you last time, and you straight call her with just the info I gave you.
Now she don't want to talk. She don't want to talk to none of y'all niggas. Okay, none of y'all. Hey, my Ty.
That's crazy, bro. I said I'm gonna start telling this nigga shit.
I didn't get all the info correct, so I called my best friend and let him know, and he had to check me. He took him 2 days to check me, but he checked me. So y'all know me. Y'all know my character. So
that's why I ain't gonna tell your ass, man, up.
Well, I called the wife the other day to check on her, see how she was doing. You know what I mean? So she's going through it. So she just told me she don't want to make no more calls. She told me not to call her no more.
Okay, that's what I.
Well, if you call, that's what she told me.
She don't want to call. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, three-way calling, right. Now, see, I can call her, but, you know, and she just went on, and I'm just like, wow, you know. So she said, you know, her job and Steve, and, you know, she said there's a lot.
Yeah, I said, okay. I'm probably trying to fire her. She did.
Yeah, they're trying to fire her. Yeah, they're saying the ratings going down, all kinds of stuff. She's going to have to choose. That's a hell of a choice she got to make. She got to choose between you or her career.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean.
Now, like we always say, and we always tell Nesto, don't nobody know him. He is not, you know, he thinks this is a top celebrity case in the black community, even though he ain't no celebrity. The only thing we know about him is he keeps opening up businesses in other people's name and slapping his name on top of the business. That's all we know. We don't know this man. He happens to be married to Shirley Strawberry. There is not enough people who know about this case for it to affect the ratings on the Steve Harvey morning show. That's just a cop out. People just ain't listening to that show. Now, I'm not going to say radio is dead, but a lot of people don't listen to the radio. I can't tell you the last time I really listened to the radio. I honestly can't. You know, so a lot of people don't listen to the radio. And for the ones that do, it could be they don't want to hear him and his corniness on his show. So I ain't gonna let them put that on Shirley. I'm just not. D Dub said Dre is messy. Why would he asks when is the last time you talked to her? If he spoke to Shirley last week. And she already said, look, she done told Dre, look, don't call here with them three-way calls no more. This is too much. Why would he think she would then talk to him or answer the phone when he called? Make it make sense. Oh my gosh. Allegedly in Harmon said that part. Ray Della Lewis. She says, hey, allegedly in Harmon. Yeah, just make it make sense. But Dre's always being messy. We catch him being messy all the time.
And I respect
What you mean,
that.
okay?
Well, I respect that, bro. She got to live. She got to fucking live. She still got to
But that's what I was trying to tell you last time, so you called with the...
Yeah, I mean, she got to live. I got that. She got to live. She done with me. I understand that.
No, she didn't say that. She didn't tell me that.
It ain't that, man. You got to let the fire cool down. If you're not understanding that part,
I got that.
You got to let that shit cool down. They got her ass in the blender, bro.
Blender, yeah, sure is.
They ain't telling you everything. They got her ass in the blender.
Her name is dirt out here in this internet right now. I'm telling you right now, these women are dogging her out.
They dogging her, man.
Talking about a strawberry letter and giving advice. They ain't got nothing like, and I feel sorry for Shirley. I really do.
I do too.
I feel sorry for her.
Straight up, damn, Joe, you just hit that shit on the head, man.
No, I'm looking at this shit, and they talking about you, her hub, and she should have known better. What with the back? They dogging Steve's ass out too. They dogging him out too, because they claim that he introduced him. Steve introduced Shirley to you, or whatever.
You saying that right? You saying that? They even got the lectures. They even got the pictures showing that he walked her down the aisle.
Everything.
Okay.
Every picture y'all don't post it on.
Okay, let's be fair. It was in essence Mask magazine, so it's not like it was this top secret stuff. Like it was stolen property from somewhere. Hey, Stacia Nelson, how are you? Hey, Karen S. Muffin 218 says they don't feel sorry enough to cover for Nesto. Yeah, they do sit up and cover for him in his foolishness. All juiced up said, don't either one of them feel sorry for her. Exactly. No, because if they did, they would not allow Nesto to put her through that. Mimi says, I feel sorry too, huh? Translation, I'm gonna go confront Shirley if I can. See, now he don't have nobody because the reason why Dre had called three way is because Shirley had said, you know, she didn't want to talk to him and she wasn't answering the phones. And was this around the time that there was a dry text? I can't remember, but that's why he had Dre to call do the three way because Shirley was not picking up. Um, Allegedly, in Harmon said, please hit the like button. Yes, please, and thank you. My Tai says, talking about a strawberry letter and giving advice, there ain't nothing, there ain't nothing nice. Dre bar. Dre was giving bars. I would wrap that in bar mode, but I never can get it right. So
On Instagram at the concert, riding in the truck, riding in the G-Way. They got all that.
Okay.
All that fly shit is definitely looking at him. Okay.
I'm like, God damn. They got you walking in the building, tearing the sign down and all this stuff when you first got the building downtown. Yeah, you laughing. They got all that. I don't know where they get this information from.
Okay.
Instagram.
Okay. So that shit is on fire. Right.
How can Steve? Yeah, they saying Steve credibility. How he gonna hook somebody for somebody? They say, oh my God, they say talking about. But I really would like to interview and tell him how it really truly happened, though. You know what I'm saying? See, he didn't know you like that. You know what I mean? I remember the day when you told me you was gonna talk to him and have dinner with him to sit down and talk to him and see, to get up to own the radio station. So he didn't know you like that. They need to talk to me.
Yes, they do. They
They need to talk to me.
well, gee, Dre, we would, but you was turning down interviews left and right, punking out. So don't say we need to talk to you and then you ain't there for us to talk to you. Come on now. You cannot have it both ways. Mimi says Shirley know about Sonya. That's the problem. One Pepsi. Hey, how are you doing? Talks with TK. Hey, all juiced up says Dre is searching these internet streets looking for stuff to be petty about. And I agree with that. I agree. Because he knows too much. And he knows too many content creators that cover this.
They really do.
So they got Steve ass in the front. How could he do that? This is Steve like, what the fuck?
He probably like, man, fuck baby, man.
But here's the thing. I don't think the ratings gonna go down. I think the ratings just got up.
No, you talking about what you think. We telling you what the fuck not happening.
Okay.
What make you think? What makes you think Steve radio show and
Look, he's sitting in jail. Ain't heard the radio show since 2022. Talking about, well, I think the ratings going up. Oh no, you talking about what you think? We telling you what we know. They going down, and I still say it ain't got nothing to do with Nesto. Bible lady said, Dre, your slip is showing. It sure is.
Shirley Strawberry letter, what she's known for, the ratings don't went up? What make you think that?
Because one thing I learned,
hope, baby.
I know, but one thing I do know, what Evan told me a long time ago, she said, I said, why you let that drama shit so much? She said, if you don't have no type of drama, drama sells. Sex, drama, and killing sells. that sell.
I agree with that.
It do sell, but it does not sell to that particular crowd that they already
Right.
have. You get what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Right,
Look
Correct.
at that drama shit. Them folks look at them folks like made people. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like on some, like if he says it, if Steve said that shit golden. If
It's golden.
said
Right.
that shit is golden.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like real shit, because first of all, man,
He doesn't understand the difference between drama selling, because drama does sell, and they do gossip news over there on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. But there is a difference when someone thinks that you are adjacent to someone who has SA'd someone, when you are adjacent to someone who has been accused of having CP, when you are adjacent to someone who is known or has been said has ran $1 million scam, it's a difference between you sitting in front of the microphone at the radio station and gossiping about someone else's drama than you sitting there and you've got all this drama yourself because you're adjacent to this person. Why do I keep saying adjacent? Married. Yeah, married to this person, and then Steve and Shirley are adjacent. And then not to mention, part of Shirley on this show is her doing the Strawberry Letter, where she gives relationship advice. And, someone is sitting up saying she had all this dysfunction going on in her household, and she's sitting up here giving relationship advice. So it really, he doesn't understand or see the look of it all. He just doesn't see that. Hey, it's too complicated listening from the bushes while you work. I am so glad I can keep you company while you work. Rossi said Shirley couldn't sell me water in the desert. I wouldn't take her advice. Mai Tai said Nesto thinks good or bad attention is good for ratings. He does. He does think that. Me, based on what Ebony told him years ago. But what Ebony told him is that drama sells, but not when you're involved in it. It sells for other stations, but not for your own. Um, Let me see. Did I read my ties? Okay, yeah. Mimi says, why is Deon's voice so excited? His voice is usually dragging like he high. I think probably because he's cutting hair. Um, I think that's why. I think he's kind of trying to focus on that in the conversation. I think. My tie said, case in point. Silverback. D Dub said Steve allowed his platform to be used for their engagement, but he's out here giving advice. He did. He did. And who else? I heard there was another couple that he hooked up on his show, his talk show, that are getting a divorce. His track record, Steve Hart, this man has been married what 3 4 times, but each new wife that he got, he was cheating on the current wife with, or the wife he was with. He cheated up. He divorced that wife and married who he was cheating with. Up the cycle. Now, I think he won't do Marjorie Harvey like that, because I think Marjorie Harvey got game, and she ain't gonna allow that to happen to her, not without a big financial packet. But yeah, so I don't trust nothing that Steve Harvey do. Petty Patty says Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. Okay, yeah, see, I knew it was somebody. And they're divorced, I understand. Or getting a divorce, one or the other. All Just Up said he can't be cutting hair and talking at the same time. Deon, Mike I said Deon and Dre to help drive his point home, and that made him excited. Chi-Town Libra Mo, hey, how are you doing? She says, speaking of engagement, I've always wondered who was he on the phone with when he proposed. He was on the phone with her. He was talking to her on the phone. And she didn't, because she didn't know the question to ask. Chi-Town Lead Remote is how come she didn't recognize his voice? She did not recognize who she was talking to.
Your wife is a real sweet person, bro.
Right.
I don't really think you understand what we
I
be
do
saying when we say that.
I do.
And they saying that she's got clout in the radio industry. She always has since she's been with Doug Banks. Credibility. They saying her credibility is shit now.
Yeah, they trying to say that she was a part of the fuck shit, and she knew the fuck shit was going on.
That's what's going on. And if she didn't know what was going on, how could she be so stupid and naive to be with a criminal and then know? That's how they scounding her. And they got the girl Ebony too. They done went back to her story too.
What?
They done went all the way back. They done went all the way back to the three-wheeler, to how you fraud her out of that. They got her talking about that you took money from her dad, the Social Security. I'm like, God damn, this shit is ugly, Ernest.
Hold on. What? That's some bullshit though.
The three-wheeler, the whatever that is. They got that. Now this is the people. They ain't saying Ebony saying it, but the people that went back getting these stories, they were saying. That's what they were saying, that they swung her out of 10,000 for the three-wheeler.
Think about this. He's been with Shirley 10 years at this point. Do you know how old this story would have been with Ebony? So if people went back and dug it up, it had to have been something to it, because guess what? It exists. Now, Mimi says, dang, Dre. Champion said, damn, Dre. Hey, Damachi the RN, how are you? One Pepsi said, Nesto is enjoying this conversation. Not as much as Dre is, because Dre is excited.
They stole money from a sick daddy when you were dealing with her. Stole money from a sick daddy. All kind of stuff. This shit is ugly.
Damn, why didn't they tell about the voodoo that she had?
Right.
Right. That shit is ugly.
Okay.
But he didn't get that.
Because we don't care nothing about voodoo she had. We only care about the crimes this man committed. Forget about whatever she may have had. Come on now.
She tried to warn Shirley before you left, dumped her, and when you used her before you went to her, she tried to. That shit is ugly. That shit ugly.
But guess what? She apologized for that shit too, though.
She sure did.
She apologized.
She came and apologized.
For making that allegation.
She sure did.
See, I don't know it all, but I know some shit though.
Yeah,
right.
She did.
But I told him he shouldn't have fucked with her though. I said that shit. I said she gonna fuck around and be jealous of you goddamn leveling up. But who the hell gonna listen to somebody that be doing drugs?
They doing drugs. Well, see, they ain't talking about that part. They didn't never bring that part up about them.
Yes, we did. That was brought up. Hey, AKs. F350 said, Dre so country, Shirley. All juiced up said they are gossiping like three little ladies. They are. D-Dub said, I doubt she apologized. Let me tell you something, D-Dub. I was about to say that. How come everyone that he has ripped off apologizes to him? Even his SA victim. I mean, why is everybody always apologizing to him? They're coming to his wedding apologizing. They're calling him up on the phone apologizing. Carol says she didn't apologize. She forgave him or something or another. She said she didn't apologize. Sunflower Babe TT said, it seems Dre sticks around so he can stick it to Nesto every now and then. I can only imagine how arrogant Nesto must have been when he was freely spending Shirley's money. Oh, very. I'm sure he was very arrogant. Hey, Sassy Experience. Sassy Experience said if you pay attention during the proposal, he really didn't say much. One word answers. He didn't want his illiteracy to show. We knew somebody was more bumpkin than Steve. Beyond more bumpkin. Mai Tai said Ebony wasn't taking other people's money. Exactly. You know, I have I don't know. I'm just not big on public proposals. I mean, it's nice, it's cute, but I would want to be proposed to in a more intimate setting. So this big elaborate with him going down to the radio station, that wasn't necessary. He could have taken her to a nice restaurant if he wanted to do it semi public, but in front of thousands upon thousands of people, I don't want that. Do something nice. Surprise me when I get home from work or something. With just have a chef come in and cook, and it just anything. But I don't, that public stuff. I don't. Mm-mm. All juiced up said, Mimi, you got me dying laughing over here, not eating a biscuit. What did Mimi say? Did I? You said Dre is sitting up there. Oh, you said Dre was sitting up there talking with his leg crossed at the knee eating a biscuit, yeah, or some Zaxby. AK's F350 says Shirley didn't even know it was Nesto on the phone calling for her. That gets me every time. Justin's mom said, I told my boyfriend that no crowd on proposal. He proposed with just me and him. Yeah, I don't like that. I want it to just be, because I want it to be special for me, not for everybody else around me. You know, I want it to be catered to me, not to show off to other people around me. Sassy experience. I agree with your comment. She says that's part of the hustle. She couldn't say no in public, but she probably would have if he did it privately. Yeah, because she did hesitate, kind of, sort of. My Tai says they always made fun of her on air for not having a man. I think that's why it was done publicly. Yeah, and I think they should be ashamed of themselves for doing that too.
Wow, all them wild parties and stuff that she told me when you were trying to help her, they didn't mention that.
No, they ain't mentioned none of that.
How you tried to save and stuff and she was strung out on the floor and all that. They didn't say none of that.
No, they ain't
That's what I said. Don't nobody want me to get started.
Because we
I ain't
don't
That's why I said
care.
they're talking to the wrong people. So they got you. Oh, they don't care nothing about you.
What?
They know they
All bad.
They don't nobody want to hear me talking though. For sure.
Oh my
I seen
God.
that when they
Damn.
I seen that when they kicked me out the stand. They don't want me to. They got some shit to say.
Yeah.
Nah, all jokes aside though, man, that shit dead for real serious though. Them folks are not playing right now. They want her out of that. She lost endorsement. It's a lot.
Yep.
She lost a lot, man. I ain't gonna even hold you though. That shit.
What?
Yeah.
AK's POV, they're talking about Ebony strung out on the floor and stuff.
Yeah, she got a couple of people that wanted to deal with her, and then that shit broke out. She was turning stuff down because she knew that shit was gonna hit the fans sooner or later. She had told me that shit months ago. She had like 3 different places trying to hire her for some other stuff.
Yeah.
So basically what she's saying, Dre, she's saying she didn't want to talk to me no more, so I don't need to make no more 3-way calls to her, correct?
What her exact word was, if he call you again and try to make a 3 call, she said don't call. She don't want to talk right now. It calls her all the stuff beyond just name, that what she got going on, moving. Ain't no telling, and she just told me a portion of it. I was just listening to her talk. For her mental state, I was just wondering how she's doing with that. So you got to go to work and face these folks and listen at this internet, and it's embarrassing.
That's why I said you got to chill on her a little bit, man. You too aggressive, man.
And she's still trying to protect you and beat up for you too? Yeah.
Right, I got that.
If you ever want to be famous, celebrity, you famous now.
He's famous now, ain't
You famous now. I'm saying, you Google right now, Ernest and Strawberry, Nesto's and Strawberry. I'm like, where they get these pictures from? They got you cheesing with your teeth on. If you ever want to be famous, nigga, you famous now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now.
He's famous. That nigga's definitely out there now, boy.
Trey said Nestos and strawberries. Nestos and strawberries. Oh my God. Hey Libra Queen.
Anybody ever want to know who Nesto was? They know now.
They know now.
Yeah.
They know now.
Wow.
And your girl Monica called me too. I forgot to tell you that. I forgot to tell you, Monica called me, your prayer buddy, and she want, she told me, okay, she's praying for you. She did call me. She told me, she want to hear from you, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna pray for you. Your prayer warrior. She did call me too. I ain't heard from her in years.
Damn. She done heard.
Maybe the people you least suspect. That's what I be trying to
Yeah. So the next time you hit me on three-way, I did tell her that. I said, she said, man, shit, I'm going to be available. I want to talk to him. I said, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. Tell Kevin it's not true. It's not true. I don't believe it either, Monica, but she said she praying for you.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that.
The last time
she called me last week. She called me. Yeah, she should have been blowing my goddamn phone up.
Because the last time I got there and talked to her, I told her I took her to South Carolina to pick her daughter up. Her daughter was on drugs. And I hauled her car all the way back.
Yeah, she said she hadn't talked to you in a while, but like I said, the word is out, buddy. The word is out.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Hey, a lady. Let me go back. He said he took her to North Carolina. Did he say, and I told her I would hire a car to bring her back? Is that and you notice how he will do stuff like that. He will do things like that, transporting people, picking people's kids up who are in trouble. He will do stuff like that because that's part of the con of making him look like a nice guy.
Don't know who Nesto was. They know now.
They know now.
Yeah. They know now.
Wow.
And your girl Monica called me too. I forgot to tell you that. I forgot to tell you, Monica called me, your prayer buddy. And she want, she told me, okay, she's praying for you. She did call me. She told me, she want to hear from you, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna pray for you. Your prayer warrior. She did call me too. I ain't heard from her in years.
Damn. She done heard.
Maybe the people you least suspect. That's what I be trying to
So the next time you hit me on three-way, I did tell her that. I said, she said, man, shit, I'm going to be available. I want to talk to him. I said, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. Tell Kevin it's not true. It's not true. I don't believe it either, Monica, but she said she praying for you.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that.
The last time
she called me last week. She called me. Yeah, she should have been blowing my goddamn phone up.
Because the last time I got there and talked to her, I told her I took her to South Carolina to pick her daughter up. Her daughter was on drugs. And I hauled her car all the way back.
Yeah, she said she hadn't.
Okay, I can't make out what he's saying, and neither could closed caption because closed caption skipped right on over it. So I'm not sure what I'm not exactly sure what it said, but it did. It sound like he said he'd hire a car to bring her back. A lady said this was a setup so he could brag about doing something good. But here's the thing: all these people that he does these good things for, like this prayer warrior. You mean to tell me she's a prayer warrior and there wasn't nobody between the church, the pastor, and family that she already has who could take her to go get this daughter who's on drugs? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My Chai said, why did he need to say that? Exactly.
Talk to you in a while, but like I said, the word is out, buddy. The word is out.
Dang.
You famous now.
It is though, man. Everybody that really know you though, they know that new bullshit ain't true.
No, they ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that one either.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
But I hate the way they try to portray you when they these little interviewers or whatever you call me, folk be podcasting and they be on there with their wives, especially the guys. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that. I don't like them niggas. I don't like them when they be doing it.
So let me tell you something. When you cover Nesto content, like sometimes you will see, you'll get the recommended. The videos will be recommended to you sometimes. There is a husband and wife that do cover this. There's two of them, but I mean, they're not. They don't just pop up. I mean, so you have to be searching to find some of this stuff. And what is wrong? You can't stand them. Why? Because there's a man giving his opinion and his input on things. Is that what it is? Dimple Swimple said he could have kept that country ass suit and empty proposal. A lady says, Mimi, everyone that associates with him is suspect. D Dub said the word is out, but no one sent him any funds. Yeah, I guess the prayer warrior don't have no money. AK's F-350 said they are on fire in this call. Justin's mom says, I like a man's perspective. I do too, because it's nice because, we are bitter black women. Just in general, they think we're bitter black women. So it is nice to hear a man, especially a straight one, talk about this. Because, it can't be said, oh, well, they're gay or they're got. I mean, you have men and you're getting a good perspective from these men um, that do cover. Sassy Experience. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the super chat. She says everything with him is transactional, all con and scam. And you're right. There's not a something for nothing with this man. And the thing of it is he expects you to give him something for his little bit of nothing that he gives.
How could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Banging on the banging on the banging on the banging on the bathroom, banging on the banging on the banging on the banging on the bathroom, banging on the 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 banging on the.
Okay. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait, I put the wrong screen up there. Why can't I get... Where's my other screen at? Oh, y'all are stuck looking at Mr. Owl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all. But anyway, thank you so much for the Super Chat Sassy Experience. And thank you for supporting the platform. Let's get back into this. Okay, is this it? Here we go. Hey, Irie Vibes, how are you? All Juiced Up said that is the same lady that said she don't care what Nesto has done. That's the same one that kept quoting song lyrics instead of scripture. Oh my gosh, no. Not song lyrics. Okay.
They don't know you, but they getting the story and running with it.
Yeah, he ain't understanding since you.
I'm trying to figure out how can we run with court documents. They're court documents. This isn't anything like TMZ or the Inquirer, the magazines if they're still around. This isn't something that they put in there, the next to the article that says alien baby landed from the sky. This is not where this is coming from. This is coming from court documents. I mean, like, you were arrested, dude. So this is where we're getting it from, and this is where we're reading it from. We're not interjecting words or making them up like infamous Sylvia does. We don't do that. We read whatever court documents we have. Okay?
You been locked up, man. I'm gonna say some real shit. The world is podcast now, man. That's some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sitting in front of these goddamn microphones.
Microphones, right.
Thinking they something that they ain't, man.
Correct.
So a lot of that shit be some bullshit, but as long as the people are watching and listening.
No, he didn't say in front of this microphone, thinking we somebody we ain't. Let me tell you something, Negro. I am somebody. I don't know who you are, but I am somebody. I have known my mother and father since birth. Have you? Okay, number one. Number two, my father's criminal record, 0. My mother's criminal record, 0. So in a sense, I am kind of better than you, Deon. Kinda, I'm just saying. And more importantly, I sat up and watched a video the other night of you doing a haircut on your daddy's head that wasn't straight, that took you 3 hours. So, Dion, in a sense, I'm better than you. Damachi the RN said, I was taught you never brag about what you've done for a person because you lose your blessing by seeking praise from people as an adult. It's just rude to go around and blabbing for clout. You know what? I've said this before, Damachi, or and when I do something for someone, I do it. I don't do it with the, well, you remember last week I took you to the store, or you remember I gave you $5, or you remember, um, I helped you pack I don't do that. I don't do that. If I'm helping you do something, I'm gonna help you do it. And that's that on that. And I'm not doing it just because I think, because Nesto has this transactional thing where he thinks that the God he serves is transactional. Well, I did 10 nice things. I let a homeless lady sleep in the ambulance one night. Never once did he say, I got her a meal, I got her a prepaid card and put a few dollars on it. He didn't say any of that. He just let her sleep in the ambulance one night. And he thinks that because he did that, he's supposed to receive some type of blessing for it. And that's not the reason to do something like that. So this is what this man thinks. Mimi says everything Nesto does is to set up the next scam. BN says, what you do in secret, God rewards you openly. He has his reward. And I just, for me, it just, I get so annoyed when he does that. Like, if I give clothes to the Goodwill, if I give clothes to Goodwill, as long as it's gone out the house, do you think I'm going to remember next year or 2 years later I gave clothes to the Goodwill? I mean, I'm sorry. Um, Ari Vibe says, doing good makes me feel good. That's the reward, right? Helping someone who needed help. A lady says a bigamist writing a love letter. That's why he's in trouble now. It's too complicated, said the Three Stooges.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Just like Deon just said. And another thing you know, the first thing they say, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. That's what it's all about. After they get them dogging you out, before they dog you out, that's the first thing they say. If you like this video, make sure you hit.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You damn so right, because that's what I was telling his ass he needed to do all that shit 2-3 years ago. He wasn't listening to me. I said, get your YouTube and get in front of Mike. That's right. I might have sent her $20 or something so you can call back, man.
Okay.
Well, I got some money on my phone. You can hit me back. I don't load the mine up, so.
Yeah, call Dre phone.
Okay,
Yeah,
call me
back.
Call that lawyer for it. See what you're talking about, Dre. Do you mind?
I'm about to call him a little later on. I got to take care of something right out. What time it is? It's 4. Yeah, cause I'm leaving to go to Chicago here in a minute, so it's already 4 o'clock. Yeah.
I'll call you back later. Go and get yourself together. I'll try to call you sometime tonight. I'll call you in the morning.
Well, I'll be on the road tonight. If you want to call me back, you can. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm fine.
Okay, cool. All right, love y'all. But y'all made me laugh for today, boy. I ain't know I was ever going on.
No, this shit ain't fun. It ain't fun at all. I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but damn.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
This next call with Dre was made on July 26, 2023. You will hear Ernesto tell Dre that he is going to win. You will also hear Dre ask Ernesto if he and Shirley are getting a divorce. Take a listen.
Hello?
What you got going on?
Just working, Ernest.
Okay, okay. You enjoy your weekend up in the mountains?
I did.
Good. That's how you got a cold.
Yeah.
What
Air
was your
conditioning, the
clue?
heating is cold, so don't know hot out here. And then up in that air conditioning, all thing get stuck up.
Damn.
Can't afford to let your window down because it's too hot.
Is that hot out there, man?
Yep.
Damn. Wow. I ain't got nothing going on, man. I posted one that got down cold 2 weeks ago. Damn lawyer called me and said he has the shingles.
Petty Patty says, can we get 20 moonlighters to hit the like button? Yes, please, and thank you. Muffin218 said Nesto didn't care about anything they said. He just wanted Dre to handle the lawyer. Now, this is July the 26th, so Krell was the lawyer by then. So, you know what? I always thought it was BC who had shingles, but it was Krell, I guess. Okay.
On my important day.
Wait a minute. Let me. Wait.
Working earnest.
Okay, okay. You enjoy your weekend up in the mountains?
I did.
Good. That's how you got a cold.
Yeah. Air conditioning, the heating is cold, so don't know hot out here. And then up in that air conditioning, all thing get stuck up.
Damn.
Can't afford to let your window down because it's too hot.
Is that hot out there, man?
Yep.
Damn. Wow. I ain't got nothing going on, man. I posted one that got down cold 2 weeks ago. Damn lawyer called me and said he has the shingles. On my important day.
Who's lawyer? Your lawyer or their lawyer?
No, my lawyer.
How dare somebody catch shingles on this man's important day? Now, this compassionate, God fearing man has no pity because now I ain't never had shingles, but I hear they hurt really bad. And if they are any more annoying or painful than chicken pox, I bet they do. But, no compassion. Uh, he has shingles on my important day, as if he ordered them off of a menu. Um, I revived said, dang, I have to get to the mountains this summer. I know that does sound like Mimi said Dre ain't getting now. Scared Nesto gonna ask for something. Damachi the RN said somebody tell Dre to change the filter. Ray Della Lewis said ever notice when he really doesn't want to talk to Nesto, he calls him Ernest. Yeah, actually, yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, he does. AK's F350 said, yeah, the shingle sounds horrible, and Nestle doesn't give a damn, not 2 cents. It's too complicated. He said Dre is a beta male. But think about it. All juiced up says shingles can kill you, and I don't hear him saying he's praying for him. Right. Right. You didn't hear, I'm praying for him or I'm praying for him and me too or anything. All we heard was he had shingles on my important day. My day. This man had shingles. As if he drove through the drive through and said, yes, I will take some shingles, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So I ain't got shit going on, man. Yep, just sitting here waiting. Going through the process. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You heard nothing else?
I heard that from who?
I say, have you heard nothing else? What is that?
No.
The case is still the same?
Yeah, no. Been some progress now.
Yeah, they keep coming out all these damn charges and all this sort of stuff. I don't even listen to that no more.
Oh.
Because every week is something.
Yeah, we get something.
Right. That's how you listen to YouTube. These bloggers.
He said he don't listen to it no more. What, since last week? Because, this is the 26th. The other call was the 11th or whatever. So since then you stopped listening? Okay. A lady said Krell would rather have shingles than talk to this back Backwards lying, slow inmate.
Whatever you call them. They always talking about these new charges, this and this and that. They bringing up this, they bringing up that.
Yeah, but them things.
See this, Shirley that, right. I'm like, oh my, they got your pictures, they got her kids, they got Steve, they got everything.
Yeah, I don't really worry about that part there. They just hyping it up more for me to get me some more money. That's all. I'm
Okay.
not worried about that.
All right.
Not at all. So.
Okay.
So I got a good support team on my side when it comes to legal now. Just to see what's going on, to see it up in railroaded, all that shit. Yeah. Everything. So it's coming to light now. I just got to be patient, and I can't give up. So that's kind of it. Yeah.
They say you've been railroaded.
Yeah, I've been railroaded. Come on now.
Yeah, player.
Everybody know my character. The people who do know me, they know that I'm not set up like that. Not at all. And people run with shit around there. They don't even have their facts together. One thing I learned goddamn 32 years ago from you. Gotta have your facts together, or we're gonna argue, we're gonna fight. Gotta have
so
your
you saying all the stuff that I hear on the internet about you, you said you've been railroaded.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You gonna see?
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna see. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm no goddamn good two-shoe. No, I'm not saying that about it.
Well, I know that, but right, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
How much Shirley done?
I ain't talked to her, bro. Ever since let me tell you something. One time.
Okay, wait a minute, y'all, because this is annoying. This is annoying. The last call, okay, like I said, it was on July 11th of 2023. We are in July. This is July the 26th of 2023. Oh, literally a week and a half later, Dre was just on there talking about how, oh yeah, I talked to Shirley and she said she don't want to talk to you no more. She said I could call her, but like I can't call her three-way with you on the phone. She said she don't want to talk to you no more. Him and Deon was both on the phone with him. Deon said, "Yeah, Daddy, she don't want to talk to you right now. She don't want to talk to you. All this was just said a week and a half ago. Why is Dre asking this? Why is he asking these stupid questions? Hey, Extra AF, how you doing? Just coming in. My husband had shingles, and I guarantee you it's nothing anyone would want. He's a trip." That's what I heard. I heard they were very painful and highly contagious. Muffin 218 says Shirley is the only one that didn't complain about the blogger. She said they're just making money. They're just doing what they do. And she understands that. This is how the game is played. Damachi the RN says, see now, Dre has heard more calls. He's heard all the bloggers. His attitude is different because he goes all over YouTube looking for them. All juiced upset. He is saying he's saying it so he can be shady. Keep listening. Okay.
So name, let me back up. I think Deon told you the last time we talked. I don't know. I know the phone. They listening on the phone. That's fine. They got your name fucked up out here. You do know that, right?
I do know that.
When I say, I don't know no other way to say it, proper way to say it, or what word they want, they got your name and your reputation. When I say fucked up,
why is Dre always worrying about phrasing stuff for YouTube? Just talk to your partner. You don't have to nothing. Just watch what you talk about, because we're gonna repeat it. But just talk to your partner. Don't worry about how to phrase, what to say. Don't do that.
I don't know how you're going to pull this one together. It's going to be interesting to see how you're going to get your credibility back once you get out here.
Okay, sir.
And get this whole world to realize that all that stuff they said on these blogs is not true. It's not true. Somebody's going to have to pay, Nesto. They got you messed up.
Okay. Pay.
Okay. They got you fucked up. Okay.
And I'm going to win. If they are on the phone, you just best believe.
Now, Dre said somebody's going to have to pay because we got him effed up out here in these streets. It's funny, Dre. They keep charges just keep falling from everywhere on this man. Everywhere. But we're the problem. He is right. 39 count Rico. He just had what, 4, 5, 6 counts at. I mean, come on. This man charges keep coming out of nowhere, Dre. But we're the problem. And somebody's gonna have to pay. Who is DDA Winfrey gonna pay? Will Wooten, is he gonna pay? Who's gonna pay?
I'm gonna win. At the end of the day, I'm gonna win. I know that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm going to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, every time you put on the video, everybody got something to say and post shirt. I mean, I'm talking about, this shit is crazy. Dogs, animals, children. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
We talking about the
I'm
court
like,
documents.
They don't even have their
I am listening.
Okay, go ahead.
They go all the way back to the apartments, not rent. I'm like, oh my God. But you already know they're talking about your record. You know, this and that. They blaming Steve. But you already know. They blaming Steve for hooking y'all up.
Steve still get money, man. One thing I learned about this type of shit, those type of people still gonna get deals. They're not thinking about the small people like that. Just talking and got to sit in an apartment with no furniture. They're not listening to them folks trying to make a name. They're not listening to them people.
Gotcha.
Let me tell you something, Nesto. I am surrounded by furniture. Surrounded by furniture. I sleep in a bed with a down a mattress cover. So my mattress is nice and soft anyway. And then I've got the mattress cover on there. I got sheets. I got black sheets and I got a comforter set with butterflies on it that are fluorescent butterflies. This is how I sleep at night. What you sleeping on, Nestos? What you covering up with, Nestos? What kind of pajamas you wearing, Nestos? And you want to talk about somebody sitting, and I don't care if there is anybody out there sitting up in their apartment with a piece of furniture and an air mattress. That's your apartment, your piece of furniture, and your air mattress. So who cares? Because best believe if you are in there with your one piece of furniture and your air mattress, I don't care if it's an efficiency apartment, at least you got your own toilet and you ain't got to share it with the person next door. Okay? So, miss me with all of that, Nesto. And guess what? Somebody sitting in a one room apartment eating corned beef hash who only got an air mattress, I bet you they can turn the lights on and off when they want. They probably got TV and can watch any channel they want. And they probably got more money in their pocket than you have on your global tail link.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because this case Shirley would have been fired. They would have been got rid of her. They moved on, put somebody in their place. They folks about money, man. They're not thinking about that shit.
It's something at the Dodge dealership. What the fuck going on with this Dodge dealership? You had a Dodge before?
Who? You talking about my police car that the girl had wrecked.
The Dodge dealership. Some deal at the Dodge dealership that was, oh my God, it's always something.
Okay, sir. Don't. Remember I told you a long time ago, don't listen to half the shit.
I don't understand if Dre watches the people, and we know one of the people he watches is Fran, and you know if Fran ain't got nothing else, she got court documents. So Fran ain't just going off the top of her head with this stuff. Hell, Sylvia had court documents. So why does he think we're making up Dodge and animals and stuff? Judge Manning said on the Zoom court and said animals. We didn't tell Judge Manning to say that. Judge Manning told us that. So I don't understand why this man thinks that we are just making this stuff up and pulling it out of the sky. Now, I do think this is low key a way of him questioning Nesto about it. I do think that this is sort of kind of his way of questioning it, but the man is ridiculous. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone is here. And he says, hey, y'all. Um, you're in hiding since you heard Larry Hoover is being freed. G Dub says, we don't share underwear. Nope. And we can get new ones anytime we want. Anytime. B. Ann said, I love my luxury bed and furniture. I started over 6 years ago with just an air mattress. Everything I lost and walked away from in my divorce, God has returned twofold. And guess what? Same thing. Same thing. You know, I had a fire. So, and had, pretty much lost everything. So, but guess what? I got more than this man has. It's too complicated, said Dre. They are talking about your partner and soulmate you've been with for 30 years that you had a friendiversary with.
Yeah. I tell you
Okay.
that a long time ago. Didn't I tell you that? Don't listen. They don't have their facts together, bro. So what I'm saying
Okay.
is, listen to your boy. Your boy gonna got to tell you straight up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo.
This shit ass, and I'm going to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I be glad when you get out, and so we can talk one-on-one and ride and get in the house or whatever. 'Cause I need to know about these goddamn kids and these goddamn animals. I really need to know about that one.
Okay.
You don't have to, you gonna have to really break that one. You have to do it now. You're gonna have to really break that one down for me for them to even put that tag on you about some animals and kids on a goddamn laptop. You're gonna have to break that one down for me.
The police
Okay,
report
it's gonna be
does.
broke down, sir. When it be broke down, I just want you to do what your favorite thing is: smile and laugh.
If you got your facts together and they lie, I am gonna smile and laugh. I'm gonna be team on this though. I just wonder where they get out of shit.
You hear that? If you got your facts together and they're lying, I will be smiling. Now, if you believe your partner and this is just all some foolishness that we on YouTube are making up, what do you mean if? And why do you and your partner need to take a ride for him to explain to you about these children and animals and things? Why? If that's not his character and mm-mm. And furthermore, Dre, if you want it explained to you without anybody exaggerating or adding any more to it, just listen to the police report. Just listen to that. I know you're a memory over there on Patreon. Sonya read all of that stuff to him. So if you don't want to hear another content creator reading it and talking about it, you can go over there from Phone Calls to Prisoners right there over on Patreon and listen to Sonya read it to him.
You are that, and I appreciate that. You're gonna see. I promise you, you're gonna see. Yeah, I promise you're gonna see, bro. You're gonna see. You're gonna like, damn. Yep. But I'm gonna hold my head up tall because I know I'm innocent, and I know that's not my forte. Trust me, you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Wait, did he say forte or pote? Does anybody? Wait a minute. I wasn't ready for him to say that. Let me see.
They park it real dearly. So a lot of people just talking, they try to make some, but don't know how deep this shit is. The same thing with Trump. Same thing.
Right.
Same exact thing. So I'm on a lower scale.
The same. There you go. Comparing himself
to
to somebody.
that shit, I'm like, that don't make sense to me. But okay. It's the same thing Shirley said. So I'm going to honor that. So guess what? At the end of the day, all these years you've been my friend, all these women I had, married, all that, they all gone. You're still sitting here. So
right.
I'm good. I'm straight. I'm not mad at Shirley. I'm not upset. She got to do what she got to do. She got to support her shit. It coming out of her, but she going to win at the end. I do know that for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, if she can stand tall and live, she going to win because she's a good person. Real good person.
Right.
So I'm sorry that this happened, how it happened, why it happened. I have no answer for that. But it's happened. But all the people talking, they must pay too. They must pay too.
Okay.
And they're going to pay. They park it real dearly.
All right.
A lot of people just talking, they trying to make some, but don't know how deep this shit is. The same thing with Trump. Same thing.
Right.
Same exact thing. So I'm on a lower scale. So I'm gonna win. If you really look at all the people who done went through a lot of shit to get where they
I'm sorry, he's comparing himself to Trump, and this is the same thing Trump was going through, except for Nesto was on a lower scale. I didn't hear Trump sue anybody. I didn't hear him try to sue anybody. So if you're on a lower scale than Trump, how do you figure you're going to sue somebody and get paid? I'm just asking because it makes no sense to me. Hey, Vic to the Veil.
going and fell to the bottom and came back up, I guess I'm going to do the same thing. So it is what it is. You're gonna see a lot of gangsters fall, a lot of gangsters fall and come back up. So I'm good, man. We ain't gonna even have that talk about no child, no kids shit on, because it ain't gonna make no sense to talk about something that was never done. So that ain't gonna be no conversation we're gonna have. Conversation we're gonna have, damn nigga, you still winning, ain't you? That conversation we're gonna have. Yeah. So it's cool. You just don't get caught up in all that. Hello?
I'm listening. I'm here. I'm there. I'm listening.
Yeah, you just don't. I give you the 411 first. I give you the 411 first. For anything you hear, I call you and say, hey, this what's going on right here.
No, you don't.
You talking about what? You give me a 411 on what?
When I sent you had that video sent to you.
Oh.
I sent the charge sent to you. Yeah, I had that sent.
When you had that video sent to him, that was already, it was like, it wasn't even the same day. So what do you mean? As soon as something hit, I send it to you first. Acting like he's getting the top story or seeing it first before we even see it. We had already seen it and talked about it and moved on. Come on, dude. Man, D-Dub said calling himself a gangster is not a good idea when facing a RICO. Yes, and gangsters, yeah, they gonna saying, oh, me and my gangster ass gonna come right back up when I get out of jail. Victor Lavelle said he weaseled his way out of the conversation. A lady said, don't try to implement Dre in your BS. Allegedly in Harlem said that makes you look bad, Nestos. It does. It makes him look bad. Just like him saying he's a mofo gangster over there on that Tisha K show and then try to retract this. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, you said it. Along with a lot of other posturing that you did.
Sent to you first. Everything going on, I'm gonna let you know first. Ain't nobody gonna get no first hand. You got the first hand first. So that's what's going on. But I'm going to win, sir. Trust me, I'm going to win.
Okay.
I'm going to win. Yeah, I'm going to win. Yes, I am.
You're going to have to.
I am. Trust me.
You're going to have to.
Yeah, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. You'll see. You'll be living to see it. Yeah, you are. So I'm in good spirit. I ain't fucked all up. I ain't got that whining crying. I'm okay.
Yeah, you are.
So you ought to be driving.
I am. It just started raining, yeah. I'm in the truck.
Okay. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm be all right. I'm be fine. I'll be just fine.
So did they give you a bond or they didn't give you a bond, Ernest?
No, they gave me a bond. They hired a bond. They railroaded me on that bond. That bond was supposed to be number $40,000, sir. $40,000. They jumped.
Right.
Yeah, they railroaded me then. Okay. And the warrants, if you really read the warrant, nobody never seen the fucking warrant. They just talking. The warrant say it's a scene, sir. It say scene. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have the shit sent to you so you can read and have your facts together. I'm gonna have
the warrant say what?
A scene. That means that they think. This is what they think. They'll say this for a fact, bro.
They don't say is seen to be a child. They said appears to be a child. That is, they have to put it like that. And then, it was reviewed by the forensic technician or forensic whatever they're called. I don't know. It's late. I'm sleepy. It's too complicated to say, hey, Nesto, did you know that Trump turned in himself and immediately bond out? Stop it, nasty. Well, see, Trump was able to bond out. See, he can't because see, they put that bond on him. It was only he was only supposed to be $40,000, and they got that high ass bond on him. That's why he ain't bonded out. Because it's the courts. They tricked him.
So I'm gonna have a warrant sent to you today. My partner.
So how much is the bond?
The bond is $800,000. So that's $200,000. They gave it 4 counts. So it's 4 counts. That's $200,000 on each count. Okay. They shouldn't have never did that. The judge should have never did it. She didn't even read the shit.
Right.
She didn't even take time. She boom stamp. See, that was wrong for her.
Right.
For the 40,000. She didn't even read it. Second of all, my fucking lawyer, this motherfucker.
I don't understand how I have never been before a judge on a criminal matter. He's been on at least 19 times. Why doesn't he know? The judge is not going to sit up and read the warrant. You complain because the judge did and told everything else. You want to complain because she didn't sit up and read your warrant? That's not what the judges do. The judges, they know the facts. And then it is for your attorney to argue. And if the attorney wants to say, well, those charges, it's not right. I've seen it. I have seen it done where charges have been put on there that have been dropped, but the judge isn't aware that they were dropped or whatever. So it doesn't work like that where they sit up there and read the charges. It just doesn't happen like that.
Way the preliminary, which she should have never did.
Matter of fact, tomorrow, before we get in, what day is it? You know what? I thought today was Thursday. My goodness. That's why I gave that speech I did at the beginning because I thought that. Anyway, I have something I want to show y'all that I found that you will find very interesting. That it's not his case, but it is in relation, and you will see some things now that I think about it. D-Dub said it could have been 200, and he couldn't have gotten out. Exactly. Vic to the Bell says some judges do. I've been before a few, and the women were the kindest. The men were absolutely cold blooded. I've seen some. Well, no, I'm not even going to say that because Judge Adams, like, she's not to be played with. I watch a lot of the Zoom court, and I've just seen judges that I know I wouldn't go that I would not want to be caught dead before. But it's just not. It is for the attorney to bring these facts up. What he would have been. He was mortified because there were victims named. He was mortified because she said stay away from children and animals. He really wanted Judge Manning to sit up there and read his whole his whole warrant. Make it make sense.
Preliminary is when you got to go through the probable cause for the warrant. He waived the shit, bro. He waived my preliminary hearing. And you know why he fucking waived the preliminary hearing? Because he thought that you waived the preliminary hearing to prove your case, you got to go to trial. If you go to trial, that's more fucking money for you in your pocket because we're going to trial.
What?
I didn't have to go to no fucking trial. I ain't for none of that. And the case ain't even...
Wait a minute. Are y'all hearing this? So the reason first of all, an attorney can't just waive a preliminary hearing. They have to discuss that with you. They don't just go in court and say, Your Honor, we're going to waive the preliminary hearing. They have to have a conversation with you before they do that. That's number one. And number two, having a preliminary hearing does not mean you don't have a trial. Who told this man this? I don't understand. I'm beginning to question. He must have slept through all his cases, or at least the ones that Erica wasn't his attorney on, because this makes no sense to me. How come he does not know this? I know this. Hey, what's up, Tyrone Biggums? How are you doing?
Real fucking indicted. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so I figured that shit out like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, man, this man.
Did you see? Yes, D-Dub said that dude that was eaten would have choked if Judge Manning read it all. Did you see the facial expressions of all those men when they start talking about children and animals? Imagine if Judge Manning had actually read the thing. Come on now, man. You be careful what you ask for.
Don't stand. oh, I didn't want, I waited because I know I can do. And that's some bullshit. All that bullshit. And then nobody ain't gonna take that shit, my case, with more money because they think I got money with Shirley. They can't call Shirley because Shirley tell them, I ain't got no money, I ain't dealing with that shit no more. That's over with. So, I finally got somebody at the Justice Department to look at my shit.
Oh, this is when he told that lie. He has somebody at the Justice Department looking at his case. Who? Did Sonya tell him this? Because who? Why would somebody at the Justice Department be looking at his case? I mean, just why? That don't work like that either. BN said Nesto is playing victim to keep Dre from focusing on the actual charges and focus on his high bond. Dre and Nesto want some money. At the end of the day, that is what it is. He wants some money. And nobody, the lawyer's fees are what they are. They're not saying, oh, you married Shirley Strawberry. Let me charge you $50,000-$60,000 for this case. That's not how it works. These attorneys already have fees. But he doesn't know this either. Tyrone Biggins, you traveling the world. Okay. Let me know what tropical island you're going to. I might have to meet you there.
Okay.
So I'm on it. Trust me, I'm on it, bro. But I'm going to have that warrant sent to you so you can read for yourself, brother. So you like to read for facts. Don't listen out there. So I'm going to have it sent to you today. All right?
So when your next court date is?
Supposed to go to court the 27th. Supposed to be tomorrow, but the man called in and said he had shingles. So I don't know. That was 2 weeks ago. So it went on the 13th. So,
Got it?
huh?
You still got shingles?
I don't know. I ain't heard from him. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. But I got me a professor now. I got just for getting me some new shit. Yeah. See, I've been railroad the whole time, even when I started with Patterson, same thing. It started with him. So he wasn't putting nothing, no emotions in, no nothing. BC wasn't doing the same thing. He was just fucking around.
Let's just say one of the attorneys, let's say two of them tried to railroad him. Okay. You had Patterson, BC, Krell Lewis. You tried to get Overton, but you didn't even, you barely could scrape together $250 to get him to come see you. So that didn't work out for you. You had Hannah. You got on her last nerves. Hannah was like, so you mean to tell me out of all of those attorneys, each one of them tried to railroad you? Every single one of those attorneys tried to there was no attorney that was on the up and up with you. None. Okay.
And if you look at the video again, you'll see how the last video you see on the internet. You look at the video, you see how that white DA, he's a prosecutor for paper game, like a fraud. He went up there and coerced the lady who does the sex crime, coerced her through that whole thing. If you go and look, if you look at,
Is he trying to say coerced? Is he trying to say Will Wooten coerced Hannah? So he's saying that Will Wooten and Hannah were conspiring together. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe I heard Sonya say that in the call. But is that what he's saying? Will Wooten coerced? Let me get it right. Coerced Hannah. Victor Bell said, "Why was he whispering back then?" Because he probably was, them crimes, and he didn't want nobody to hear, them animals and children's and things. He's literal. This is what he's saying. He's trying to say that, the one that the DA that do the paper crimes. Yeah, he coerced.
the video again, she was Barbara. He said, I don't see number one. Oh no, it's four. So you go and pay attention to the detail. You ain't really got time to do that. But I'm going
Right.
And furthermore, DDA Winfrey is the one who does the sex crimes, not.
Video. I mean, I'm gonna have the
The
tape.
warrant.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that sent to you today, and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. So that's what I'm saying. Don't pay that shit. Them folks don't know what they're talking about. They just talking about it. So I'm gonna have shit
Mm.
sent to you. You can read it yourself, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight. I ain't got no commissary. So can you please send me $100, please, sir?
You don't have no commissary.
I mean, if I give my cosmetic, because she ain't send me.
Oh, ain't no money on your book.
No, she didn't send me nothing too much. She cut me off.
I thought saying you ain't no money. What about Deon and all your family, your folks, your friends and stuff? They don't think nothing.
Listen, bro. I don't have nobody, bro.
You should have all them should be able to come up with 56. I'm gonna send you some money. Hold on. What I'm saying, everybody that's in your corner that know you. Okay, I sent it to you. Ain't worried about that. I don't understand.
I don't.
Deon
Deon sent me not $1 since I've been here.
Are you serious?
Deon, they sent me $1 since I've
Well, what about the money I gave him the first time before I learned how to do the app? He didn't send that to you?
No, he was doing something else, trying to figure something else out. He has not sent me one dime.
I thought you told me to give him 150 or 200 or something like that, 300.
I did, but he's supposed to have been sending in my book. I mean, put on his credit card and all that. I never received it.
Liar, pants on fire.
I never received it. He said he's trying to figure it out, but I never received it.
I believe he sent that to Sonya. But he's lying. Deon, he's lying on Deon. I believe that Deon sent that money to Sonya. Just like I do believe that Lamont might have been giving Sonya a couple dollars here and there, but she's acting like it's all coming from her. I honestly do believe that.
Really?
No, that's been a year ago. I've been locked up 13 months, bro. I got one friend on my corner right now that you talked to like 2 months ago. And they've been on their shit ever since. Ever since they've been on their shit. So, that's it. That's it. That's what I got, bro. They've been on their shit. They got the Justice Department for me. They got everything. They on their shit. Trust me, they on.
Oh, okay, y'all. We got about 5 minutes left of this call. Oh, so Sonya is the one who contacted the Justice Department. Okay, so basically nothing happened. Basically, let me look something up.
On their shit. So that's what I got, bro. That's it.
So Shirley she don't email you or text you no more?
No, she don't do nothing, bro. She don't do nothing. She don't.
Really?
Put that fat person over there, and that's fine. They can have all that, bro. What I'm gonna tell you right now, she do have an insurance policy. Now she does have something. If I die or something like that, so she got
Right.
$2 million for that. So something happened to me. I put that on when I first went to the hospital that time. Remember that? So one day I got yeah. She do have that. So she's straight on that. Something happened to me. So I'm not worrying about that because she's gonna be straight.
Let me tell why I don't believe that, because you have to pay. They don't. You can't just go and fill out paper and get an insurance policy. You have to pay those premiums every month. And you can't make me believe this man wasn't paying rent. A place, he needs a place to stay. He wasn't even paying rent. You can't make me believe that he's paying an insurance policy every month. Now, I thought that the Justice Department, they can investigate different agencies and stuff, but I didn't know Joe Citizen could call up and make a complaint. Okay. So I googled it, and it says, let me see, the Department of Justice is a crucial part of the U.S. government responsible for enforcing federal laws and ensuring public safety. Its main functions include prosecuting criminal and civil cases, overseeing federal law enforcement agencies, managing federal prisons, upholding civil rights, and providing funding through justice related grants. Essentially, the DOJ works to uphold the rule of law, keep the country safe, and protect civil rights. Now, if your civil liberties are being violated, then you usually contact what is it, the Justice League, that other place. It's several agencies that do that. When you see these reports on Fulton County that we've seen lately, it's not because Joe Citizen called up and says, "Hey, uh, my brother got stabbed at Fulton County, and or a guard beat him up or whatever." No, it's because this incident happened. People get lawyers, and lawyers, not only do they get involved, but they get other agencies involved that will go in and investigate. So you trying to make me believe that Sonya just called up the Justice Department and they that, thank you, all juiced up, ACLU. I can never get those initials right. This is what they do. So there is no way that Sonya just called up and said, "Hey, I've got this guy named Nesto." And even if she did, once they read the paperwork, they would not touch it. Read the paperwork and seen his 19, now 20 cycles, they would not, they wouldn't touch this. They wouldn't touch this at all. So yeah, I knew, I remember him saying before he contacted the Justice Department, but I missed the part where he said she did it. So first of all, we know if she did it, it never got done, number one. And number two, it just don't work like that, like most of the things she tells him.
If she still had that marriage certificate. But she don't have that, then she done. So, other than that, yeah.
If she still have that marriage certificate, which does this man not see? This is probably why he got married all these times and didn't get divorced. Man, when you get married, you file the certificate and it's on file. What do you mean if she ain't gotta have it? Because just as soon as I lost mine because I never wanted to see it again. So hey, but it's on file. If I ever wanted it for whatever reason, it's on file. This man, he don't know how nothing works, but he's a smart man and a smart businessman.
And yeah, so that's kind of it. Yeah, and I really don't put that pressure on my kids so like that because my daughter, she got a grandkid and all that. I don't really, selfish, I don't try to do all that shit.
Laverte ain't thinking
Yeah,
about
but $50, $25. You ain't got no $800, $900. I mean, you can put anything on the book. That go a long way.
I know I do, but they listen, man. I'm telling you one more time.
People go out, get their hair done, their nails done, go buy the latest joint, go smoke hookah, go do everything else.
You know what you
go
told
to
me?
Concerts and all kind of stuff.
You know what you told me? Everybody ain't like you, man. I'm pretty sure like you. Everybody ain't like you, man. But I'm going to
all juiced up said he begging for money, but yet we eating corned beef sleeping on an air mat. We sleeping on an air mattress, yes. But guess what? If I want to go buy me some tasty cakes, I can go buy them. No problem. No problem at all. Anything I want. If I want to see a movie, I can hit the button on my TV or computer that says Netflix, Prime, HBO Max, BET. Nah, not BET. Stars. I can do all of those things. Can you, Nesto? But we the ones. We the ones. Mimi says, allegedly in Harmon, and they would laugh at him. What did allegedly in Harmon say? Allegedly in Harmon said, Mimi, yes, the ACLU. And they would laugh him right out of there. Man, we dealing with people with real human rights issues. The ACLU has interfered with people who are on death row, about to be put to death, and they've sometimes intervened, and the folks don't even want him intervening. So you mean to tell me, and if his case is so popular and everybody know him and it's a high profile case, why somebody got to call the ACLU or the Justice Department? Why wouldn't they already know? Why wouldn't they already know? But Dre doesn't seem, and neither does Nesto seem to understand. Dre says people are buying Jordans, smoking hookah, getting their nails done. So what? That's what people work hard for their money for. I am not obligated to put money on anybody. I don't care if it's my father. I'm not obligated to give him my $10 or $25. You know how much it costs to fill up your gas tank these days? I'm not obligated to put anything in anybody's account. If it does not meet my necessary needs or whatever fun activities I want, I'm not obligated. And this is something that the two of them need to realize. These folks ain't obligated to do this for this man. I don't care if they did birth him. And from what I heard, Laverte was going right down there to the same jail he in, going to see somebody, and didn't even call this man's name.
Have that paperwork sent to you today so you can see for yourself. They didn't have no evidence on there at all to put that bond to be $800,000, bro.
But so why you still there?
Warren, it says it. It says it. Yeah. That shit crazy. I'm trying to tell you. But I'm gonna be all right. I promise you, I'm gonna be all right, and I'm gonna.
Are you and Shirley gonna stay married, or y'all gonna get divorced?
I don't know, man. That's up to her. I don't know. Shit,
so if you were to get out right now, the next month or two, what you gonna do? You gonna go back and try to rekindle your relationship, or you gonna move on? What you gonna do?
I gotta concentrate on this noose on my neck right now, sir. I'm not gonna concentrate on that.
What a cop out.
I'm gonna take care of when I get out anyway, because she's a good person. You know what I'm saying? Mad is no bad man. Because I'm the only one gonna really, really make sure she's good. I know that for a fact. So, married or friendship, whatever, I'm still gonna make sure she's good. I'm gonna do that regardless.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do that. That's in my heart. Do that for her. She's a good person.
Right.
Not just a good one. She's a very good person. So.
You know, I wonder does Dre sit up and listen to the calls where Lamont is dogging her. They're sitting up there dogging her out. Where Sonya is sitting up there with Nesto dog. I wonder has he heard those calls? You know, but oh, she's a good person. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell. Oh, it's up to her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all juiced up said, spoiler alert, Dre. They are getting a divorce. Yes. D-Dub said at a lady exactly. He remembered his BFF's anniversary, but Deon had to make him call him for his birthday. Isn't that sad? And this is who you want to put money on your books. You let Sonya sit up and talk about him being soft and all that, but you want him to put money on your books. So your stay at the Cobb County would be more comfortable. Okay.
I'm not gonna walk away from her like that. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't that type of person. So, that's my mind. I'm not gonna force nobody because you said it yourself. That type of shit make you look at people different. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't gonna look at me the same. Even if I'm a quitter, she ain't gonna look at me the same because she still got to deal with her daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't want to deal with that no more. When it come out of that.
Right.
All I'm gonna do is count my chips up and keep it moving. Clear my name, and they're gonna clear my name by me walking out this motherfucker free.
Okay.
So, I'm good on that. The fuck what everybody else got to say, because when they tell you wrong, tell me wrong, they're not gonna admit to that either. People love drama.
Right.
They love that shit. So it is okay. It's not gonna stop the people from getting their money who getting money. That I do know. So, and be honest with you, it really probably enhanced they shit. They just probably ain't with that, but it is what it is. So, I look like a cold. They got me out like a cold fucking villain. I got that part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, yeah.
You are?
Yeah. But I don't even try to get into that because that shit have me going crazy in my mind in here because I can't. Everybody like the world. Yeah. I can't. What's important is knowing that I know you know the truth. That's all that really matters to me, to be honest with you. That's really all that matters. That's all that matters. Now, for me, when I first got started with it, I was getting mad, upset. Man, like, I don't want to did all this shit, helped everybody out, helped myself out. And on top of that, did everything I need to do, got everything I wanted, but I end up like this right here. This is not how I gave a ride at the end. So,
right, D. Keep on walking. I ain't talking to you. You could just go on. Yep, CC Peniston. Yep, that's the jam. That is the jam. But he don't. As long as Dre believe in him, he don't care about nobody else. So let me get this straight. As long as Dre believes in you, you don't care if your wife believes in you. All right, Nestos. All right.
I done went through all that battle myself, so I ain't even gonna lie to you about that. But I'm past that part, cause now I see the loopholes. So I'm good. I'm innocent. As long as you see what's going on, that's all that matters. Shirley, I can't really fight for that no more because she can go on it so far. You know what I'm saying? She got her own life to try to clean her own shit up.
Right.
So that's kind of it. When it's time for her to reach out, God will let her know what to do. So that's it. So look for her to come to you.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you ain't really got to send it. You ain't really got to send it. I mean, it's all good. I mean, as long as you do it, we do it. As long as you know what's in it.
Yeah.
I can still read it, but like I said, I just need to know what the end result gonna be. Are they gonna let you go? They gonna send you down the road, or some folks gonna get sued? That's what I want to see. Is all this evidence and stuff that they got on the internet? Is this stuff gonna come out? Is the truth gonna come out? Are they gonna reveal to the world all the proof and stuff that they said? That's what I want to know.
They're not gonna do that. I got to do that myself. They're not. Nobody want.
Right. No. That's what I'm saying. Right. But the stuff that they're accusing you of and saying what you did. Right. But you still ain't been convicted yet. The world, we still ain't seen no pictures. We still ain't seen no animals. You asked. So I got all that. If you just got that picture, like that's what you've been doing. I want to see the evidence. I'm gonna fact.
Dre, they would not show us the pictures. I don't even think, like, say, for example, if this case, if they hadn't, say they decide to prosecute it, I don't even think they would show those pictures in church. Lord, I was about to say church, in court. I think they would show them to just the jury. I think maybe, but those pictures would. So you will never see those pictures, Dre. And more importantly, why would you want to? All I got to know is that somebody of legal authority, such as a prosecutor, a police officer, or a judge, saw them pictures. And that's all right with me. I don't want those images in my head. But no, Dre, you want to see him. That makes me suspect you.
Person, you already know that. I hear what they're saying. I hear the DA. I hear all that. I hear what the bloggers are saying. I ain't worried about that. What is the proof?
Right. I got that's right. It comes. You gonna this whole
and what judge gonna listen to all that and ain't got no proof? If he railroaded you, send you down the road or whatever, convict you. I heard you just say they railroaded you on the bond. Where's the proof?
There you go.
Because I don't know. I don't know nothing about the house. I never did go over there. I don't know nothing about no dog. I don't know nothing about them bills. I don't know nothing about
who. And see, this is another thing. You have to ask yourself this: the judge is the one who sets the bond. So who the defense can say what they want to pay. The prosecution can even say how much they want it to be. But the judge is the one who says how much it is and hits the gavel. So who is railroading him with this? Is it the judge? I mean, I don't. These are two people. Like I said, these people went to jail and they still don't seem to know how the criminal system works.
He's supposed to. Where they at? Let them come on TV and get on the stand and say, "This is what this is. This is the money he took out my account." That's what I want to see.
And they will.
He had it. It went to his account and everything. That's what I want to see.
It's coming.
Right.
That's what I want to see right there. Everybody that's supposed to have been slumming and beat out of their money with this credit repair service.
Right.
Or whatever the hell going on.
It coming. Just, hey, trust me, they just doing what they supposed to do, that they think they're supposed to do. And
AKF 350 said Nesto is playing. We heard these allegations in the courtroom. The blogger didn't make this up. Exactly. There have been what are those? The transcripts were read. I think I'm gonna contact I want to see how much those transcripts are. But all of this is Will Wooten keeps hitting us with paperwork, 250-page documents, and all of this stuff he keeps hitting us with. But we're making stuff up. And I guess they are too. I guess, you know.
Let that be done, because my time is coming, and when it comes, it's gonna be real good. I promise you that, bro. I ain't gonna promise you, and I can't see. But I promise you, this right here is gonna pass. It's gonna be great. And it's gonna be all.
Have you heard anything from your sister, from your sisters?
No, I ain't talked to them in a long
You
time.
got two or one. It's two of them or one of them.
Yeah, it's two of them.
They ain't tried to reach out to you doing all this stuff.
No. It's like I said, it's hard to somebody reach out to you. They got to email you. They can't write you no letter. You know what I'm saying? They got.
I mean, it's not hard to find. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't. They can't come down to the jail. They can't get your address. Y'all can't read mail. Y'all can't get mail no more.
Yeah, but they go through a computer. You got to look through a computer now. And then you got to have emails and all that shit. And then you got to put your shit in. You got to put your social security number in and a credit card, all that shit. Folks ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah, but it ain't hard to find you. If people want to find you, they'll find you. Just like when I kept calling Deon when you went out your damn phone. They'll find you. They can get the information if they want it. They got it. They can get.
You have 1 minute remaining.
They can call Crosstown or whatever, figure out how to do this and how to communicate with you and put them on here. But if they want to know, they'll find out.
Yeah, if they want to know. If they want to know. So
yeah.
It's okay though, Dre. Trust me, it's okay.
I know it's okay. They got your name fucked up, buddy.
Yeah, I know they do, but guess what? My name my name always been fucked up. So this ain't the first time. It ain't gonna be the last time.
Mine hasn't
they
been.
Fucked up for real this time.
Yeah, well, let them just keep on getting fucked up. So they're gonna be real good. I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, I'll be just fine. I'll be just fine. Trust me, I'll be fine. Why are you laughing, though, bro? I'm telling you, trust me, I'm gonna be fine, bro.
Wait a minute. I was trying to let this play to the end, but all juiced up. Come on now, you're wrong for that. All juiced up said 30-year love affair, and you don't know whether he has one or two sisters. Allegedly in Harmon says, so Nesto, did you have a credit repair business? Yeah, I mean, what? Yeah, and furthermore, there only like one or two people from the credit repair. Everybody else is people you like individuals you scammed out of money. Like they gave you money because you was gonna make them pop and you was gonna make their business pop. So come on, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. No, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be just fine. Trust me, I'm gonna be real good. Like I say, I'm gonna take care of her the best way I can. However, but she wanna move on, that's fine. I ain't begging nobody to be nothing around me if they're embarrassed to be around.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn
on. Victor the Veil said, I am surprised Nesto didn't try to hook Dre up with his sister. You know, I would imagine he probably has sisters who are actually religious and probably wouldn't be interested, and they're probably kind of old. I just imagine they'd be old fashioned and stuff, and plus probably even older than him. And you know, Dre's younger than Nesto, so yeah, I can see why that didn't happen. Victor the Veil said, oh, I read that. Oh Lord. Well, we have had a time. I thought today was Thursday and I was supposed to be doing body cam, but today isn't Thursday. And so I don't guess. Wait, what day is it? Is today Thursday or not? I don't even know. Okay, today's Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow is Thursday, which is body cam day. And you know, I think I will probably be doing body cam. Well, no, yeah, I probably will. There's something, like I said, I have something that I want to show you in relationship to some things that you know is related. It's not Nesto stuff, but it's kind of, it relates to what's going on with his case. So I want to do that, and then we will do our body cam. So we are all done tonight. Thank you so much for the super chats. And shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight Mods. I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate all of you being here. Y'all have yourselves a good night. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I think I got everything. Yeah. I will see y'all tomorrow. Let me find my. And if you did not thumbs up the video, please make sure you do that. Please and thank you and good night.
Yeah.